I get so caught up in the middle, thinking of drowning in those blue eyes. I'm losing sight 'cause I am falling. I'm so deep down, deep down. And it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, yeah, I can carry all that you've got. Two heavy hearts is not a lot. I will put out all of the fire. We stumble and fall, and it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I am running for you. I am running for you. I am running for you. If it gets too dark, be your light. I'll be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. I'll be your light. Your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light.
As a young girl, the fields were mine. We played hide and seek for hours, raised our shadows among the pines. So offshore, playful and free, without a care in the world. I was one rich little girl, daydreamer, kidnap me, take me back, all the way back to them days, running around in a gown and a crown, barefoot. No mistake ever kept me late. We spent summers catching fireflies and winters on our skates. One big smile across my face. We used to dance our way to church on Sundays. Mama set the pace. Daydreamer, kitten and maid, take me back.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle, and I just wanted to let you guys know my dog's going to be like a little growling in the background, so I'm going to let him out real quick. Come on, baby, let's go. So recently I found out almost 2 weeks ago that I have psoriatic arthritis. So I was always told that I had lupus, and I was always treating it like lupus, telling people I had lupus when they'd ask. And it never really like stuck with me. Like I always felt like I was not diagnosed right. And so I told the doctor, we're gonna work. I'm gonna talk and work, okay? So the doctor told me that, you know, he was pretty sure that I had lupus, and I was like, well, you know, no one in my family really had lupus, and no one in my family really has psoriatic arthritis either. So, you know, take it the way you will. But I always thought it was just wrong, like a wrong diagnosis for me. And so I asked to see a rheumatologist, and my doctor did that. And when I seen the rheumatologist, immediately she started asking me like all the right questions about like, do I have psoriasis? I was like, yes. And she was like, okay. She didn't like jump to conclusions or anything. And I was like, yes. And she was like, okay, which I have it behind my ears and all in the back of my head, you know, like all back here, and on my hands and on my elbows and sometimes on my legs. So here I am like suffering for like a decade, you guys, over a decade of pain and suffering, a lot of pain, a lot of pain, you guys. And just so many problems. Like I couldn't bend my hands, now I can bend them. I'd get like that, they'd be swollen like sausages. They're a little swollen today. My joints ached in my bones. Like I tell the doctor, they kept saying maybe it's fibromyalgia, and I'm like, but my muscles don't hurt really. And I know it doesn't always have to be muscles with fibromyalgia, and I understand that. But I just didn't feel like, I didn't feel it. I didn't feel like they were right. I was like, I know my body. This does not feel like it's the right diagnosis. So I begged my doctor to put me in for a rheumatologist. He did. And then as soon as I saw the rheumatologist, I was so excited because they could get me in sooner. So I took the cancellation appointment. I was so pumped. I went in there that day. I could barely walk, move, bend my hands. It was really bad. I was in a severe flare. So I'd been in that flare for weeks, months, maybe, like a long time. And I'll let the dog in. And so I was like questioning what was going on. And the doctor said he just didn't know. And he was like, you know, I don't know. I'm starting to wonder if there's just something, if you're just sick all the time. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm not making this up. You know, like, this is a legit thing for me. You know, this is legit a problem for me. And he was like, well, you know, let's leave it up to the rheumatologist. So we did. She put me on that day. She was like, oh wait, not that day, sorry. That day she was like, I gotta test you for a bunch of diseases, like hepatitis, tuberculosis, like all the hepatitis, all the tuberculosis, not all the all the hepatitis and the tuberculosis to make sure I didn't have them, because if you have them, you can't take the medication. So I had to wait for the labs to come back. It was an agonizing week. I finally got my stuff back, and the doctor said, we're gonna try you on Humira. We got your insurance to approve you for a trial of 4 months of Humira, and if it works, then we know it's working and we'll go forward and it'll, you know, we'll get better, you know. Well, I went in Monday, this last Monday, I don't know what date it was, but it was last Monday. And I did my first shot in my stomach. And because it said I could do it in my thigh or my stomach, and I chose my stomach. And I've been trying to walk every day before this because I'm trying to lose weight, because, you know, weight is really hard on psoriatic arthritis. Any kind of weight bearing is. Just like lupus, just like MS. I mean, they're kind of all similar in a way. So I was like, okay, well, I've, you know, gotta start doing this. I'm making shrimp, by the way. Shrimp and lobster tail. So I immediately, like the day I took it, started having a reaction. And I was like, oh no, like I was devastated. I thought for sure this was it. I was not gonna be able to get any more help for my psoriatic arthritis, and that I wasn't gonna be good for the meds. So I let the day go by and I monitored my side effects, which was tingling of the face, tingling of the tongue, hot feeling, like I felt hot in the face. But my throat or anything didn't swell shut. So I called the doctor and I said, can I take 50 milligrams of Benadryl and just see if that works? I know this is a shot and it's in my bloodstream, but let's just see if it works. I don't want to just rush to the emergency room where I've spent half my life. And, you know, let's see if that works. And doctor's like, yeah, let's give it a good go. So I took because I was like really getting like more and more intense with the side effect. So I did the 50 milligrams of Benadryl, and I started getting kind of tired because, you know, it's Benadryl, and I noticed that it was starting to work. And I got excited, like I was so happy. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to go to bed and see how I feel in the morning when I wake up. And they called me after I woke up that next day and asked how I was doing. And I was like, you know what? I'm doing great. Like, I feel so much better. And they're like, oh, that's wonderful. So then, I gotta do dishes, so ignore that. So then, they were like, you know, if the Benadryl is working, then we're going to, you know, maybe try it again with the next dose, which I take next Monday. And if I take it with the Benadryl with the medicine, like they want me to take the medicine before I take the Benadryl, and if it happens again, and if I have to take the Benadryl with it, then we might have to switch to something else, like Enbrel or something. That's what they told me. So I'm hopeful that, you know, I don't want to like have like an anaphylactic situation or something like that. So I'm trying to peel this lobster tail off, and it's being a pain in the push. And I don't want to get sick or end up in a hospital just because I'm trying to be stubborn and get well too quick, you know. So I told the doctor, I was like, you know, I'm listening to you, I'm doing what you asked, and if that's what you want me to do, then that's what I'll do. Which is where they said, you know, take the medicine, the Benadryl, after I did a dose of Humira to make sure that, because if I do have another reaction, then they want to switch me because it's just not the right medicine for me, obviously. So, we're going to see how that goes. I'll let you guys know next week how that goes. And from now on, let's back over here. From now on, my videos are not going to be like full house cleans probably anymore. I'm going to try to stick to like doing 1 or 2 things in a video, just because before I was killing myself, like trying to get the whole house clean. And literally I wasn't even doing a whole house clean. I was just literally doing 1 or 2 things. Like I would do like the living room or put clothes away or do laundry. So it was never a whole house clean really. I mean, I was trying, but it was never like I was doing like the other YouTubers where they would go and do their whole house and show you that. I can't do that. And realistically, I'm realistic. So I'm saying I'm not able, I can, but I'm not able to put myself through that kind of agony just for a video. You know, it's not fair to me. It's not fair to you. It's not fair to anybody to do that. So I told myself from here on out, I'm going to be honest and real with you guys, which I've been honest and real from the get-go. I've just been kind of pushing myself too hard to try to push out content for people, for you guys, not people, for you guys. And it was hard. It was really hard on me. And I don't feel like that's fair for you guys or myself to put myself through all that when I'm not able to do it. So, I'm being realistic, Rhonda. And saying that from here on out I'm going to make like shorter videos that consist of me doing something. So whether I'm talking about psoriatic arthritis feelings, along with cleaning and organizing something, or just other things like educating about my illnesses, or you know, whatever the day brings, you know, that week brings. I'm going to try to make 2 videos a week, but I'm not sure if that's going to work out. So I'm still going to be doing 1 a week from here on. But I do want to let you know what's kind of going on. You know, the videos are going to be shorter, which I'm fine with. I'm happy with that. You know, I feel like shorter videos are what people like anyway, right? Comment down below if that's what you like. Or if you like longer videos. I don't know. I do know that I want to keep going with my YouTube channel because I love it. It keeps me motivated. Like, my house is a complete wreck right now. When I was doing my YouTube videos, my house was always clean and top notch. It helps me too. So while I'm helping you guys with motivation, I'm motivating myself as well. So that's what I'm striving for. So we gotta like make sure, you know, I'm maintaining some type of normalcy while also giving out content that I like to do. You know, because that's what I like. And if that's what I like to do, then that's what I like to do. And I shouldn't have to give up my lifestyle for disease, you know, an autoimmune disease. So if you guys don't know what psoriatic arthritis is, it's an autoimmune disease. So my body thinks it's a foreign object and it's fighting itself. And that's why I was always sick all the time and hurting, because it thinks it's a foreign object and it's really not. And so when you take the Humira, it's an autosuppressant. So basically it like takes away my autoimmune system. So I can get sick easier than an average person. So I have to be very careful. So I wear my mask everywhere I go. I'm fully vaccinated, which is my choice. I'm not encouraging or discouraging it to anybody. Just letting you know that this is something that I feel confident about in my body. And that is being vaccinated with the booster. That's something I feel confident about. So it's helped me, even when I thought I had lupus I wanted to be the healthiest I could be. So I'm just letting you guys know that that's me. Doesn't have to be you. That's me. So I don't encourage or discourage it. It's a personal opinion. That is your guys's, you know, that's something you have to make up your mind on. I can't make it up for you, and I don't want to. That's not fair. So I'm gonna eat my shrimp and lobster. It's in a little bit of butter with garlic, Italian seasoning, and chives, fresh chives. I just kind of like sear it up a little bit. I like it a little seared. And yeah. And I'll eat that. And I want to make this sweet potato too here in a little bit. That'll be my snack as a sweet potato. So I'm just letting you guys know where my channel's going, so you guys don't think I just dropped off the face of the earth and I'm not coming back, because I am. And this is my comeback video. So just wanted to let you guys know that, and inform you guys of what's going on with me, so you kind of have an idea of what I've been going through for the last over a decade. And like, you know, it's been really hard, and it's not easy being sick all the time. So it itches. Sorry, the psoriatic arthritis. The psoriasis itches really bad, and I'm trying not to itch it, but it's just really hard sometimes. So I'm here for you guys. You guys can also DM me over on Instagram at Michellelouise.ig, and I'll link it. So if you guys want to DM me about anything, you can. I have a lot of other problems too, you know. I have a pacemaker report. I have a laundry list, which I can get into another day if you guys want me to, of things that I go through on a daily basis. Like all my diseases and disorders and all that. I can get into that if you guys want me to. Just comment down below what you guys want, and I can do that. I don't want to make this a terribly long video. So thank you so much for staying around and watching me make my shrimp and lobster. I don't eat it every day. I don't want you guys to think, oh my gosh, like, wow, this chick's got a lot of money. Like, how does she get off making lobster every day? No, this is a treat because I walked all week for 2 weeks, and I wanted to treat myself one time. So, and I got 2 lobster tails in that package, so there'll be another treat another time. Shrimp is something I do eat rarely, quite often, I mean. Shrimp is really good for me, and I also eat a lot of salmon. Not a lot, but I eat quite a bit of salmon. I also have cut out Pepsi. I used to drink a lot of Pepsi. Lot of Pepsi. Like a lot. And so now I drink water. And if I do want a pop, which I'm trying to get off of pop, but if I do want one, I have my root beer, which is the Great Value root beer. And this is not sponsored. I'm just giving my personal review. Or I drink, I'll have like lemonade, which I still really don't like to have because it's got a lot of sugar in it. And sugar flares me up. So I have to be careful of the sugar I intake in my body. I'm really listening to myself. So if my body says, oh, whoa, you're flaring, I look at it and think, what just made me flare? And I'm writing it down in my phone. So keeping a journal of what flares me and how I feel each day and stuff like that. So I'm so glad you guys could join me today and listen to me talk about my journey and how I've been through literally heck and back trying to figure out what's wrong with me. So I would love to hear more about you down below, or you can DM me on Instagram. I really do want to know more about you. Like, what do you go through, and what are you dealing with on a daily basis? Or tell me a little bit about your psoriatic arthritis, or your disease that you have, or your disorders. I would love to know more about you guys. So comment down below what it is that you guys have, and I really do want to answer back some questions if you have any, and we'll go from here. All right, guys, stay healthy, be well, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye, guys.
I get too drunk and too scared.